Like most competitions in Trinidad and Tobago, judging is the most contentious part of the process. NCBA Chief Judge Teddy Villaruel says the challenge with judging the parade of the bands competition is that it's highly subjective, but they're trying to make the process more scientific. All bands are now judged in 6 categories and marked out of 100.
The general public, when they judge mass, they judge it from visual impact solely. They do not know anything about the other criteria, creativity, authenticity, and so forth. And so they judge from that perspective. What it hit them, oh gosh, it look good, I like it, and so forth. And therefore, but the judges have other criteria they use, including visual impact, color, design, and so forth. So sometimes there's this disconnect.
Some opt out of competition altogether. Louis Hart of the mass band Hart says he wouldn't mind competing, but his masqueraders aren't at all interested. Issues like security being one of their concerns.
When it became compulsory that you had to go downtown to qualify for competition, we sort of we have to consider our masqueraders, because first and foremost, those are the people that we owe more than anybody else. And we actually did questionnaires, and I do it intermittently throughout the years, and no one, I could say almost 99% the people don't want to go downtown.
Tribe competes every year, or at least tries to, but making it to all of the judging points is challenging. Band leader Dean Atkins says the parade route doesn't allow the bands to flow the way they should.
Every year the intention is to go to all 3 judging points, but for some reason this has not happened. The route is normally congested, especially when you get to Charlotte Street. Last year again our masqueraders had to wait for hours, and it was beyond our control. This year, if it means that we have to wait for hours again, we're just not going to go to that judging point.
But multiple Band of the Year winner Brian McFarlane says he doesn't have a problem with the judging, and while he concedes the management of the bands on the parade route could be improved, he doesn't share the security concerns of Hearts. What he wants, however, is for the judges to get to know the bands before parade day.
I think it's important. I think it's very important for them to understand how much research is going into the band, what sort of materials, how the process is performed, because I think all of that gives merit to the work that goes into the band, and making sure that it's being done the way that it's supposed to be done.
The NCBA only recommends that judges visit the mass camps before. It isn't at all compulsory. The association also recruits and trains judges every year to make sure they follow procedure. But for the leaders of bands like Hearts and Tribe, the security of their masqueraders and their concerns about the parade route must be addressed for them to consider returning to regular competition. Soini Gray, C News.